Welcome to San Francisco's GNews. We bring you all the LGBTQ plus top stories from around the world. So join me, Celso Dulay, and my guest co-host every week, where we spill the G on the regular. This week on GNews, federal court rules that victims can sue Kim Davis personally, but Kentucky is not off the hook. Queer farmers unite! A gay farmer comes out of the closet, or barn, and declares that rural dreams can come true. The VMAs shine with lavender light, plus legs up and our crush of the week. Get all of your gay in just one day with this very special episode of GNews. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of GNews. You can stop rubbing your eyes. It's true, I'm here all alone. I have no co-host. GBTV is technically still on summer hiatus, but I didn't want to leave you out there all alone in a glitter news lurch. However, we have enjoyed our time off, and much has happened. Chris, Cameron, and I are named plaintiffs with 5 other YouTube creators in a federal class action lawsuit against Google and YouTube. A little more on that in just a few minutes. Kristen got married. Oh my God, it was the most wonderful, sweet, heartwarming wedding to date. But I'll let her tell you all about that when she's on the show next. Sam has been twirling the gay fantastic in his home state of Utah. Speaking of returns, we will all be back to our normal shenanigans when our show returns on 9/21. Hint, hint, it's the Folsom episode. So with that, let's get to the news. Nothing against the bottoms, but this segment is all about the tops. Some of you may already know about our lawsuit. You may have read the many articles or seen our group video. We've gotten a lot of wonderful support, and for that, we thank you all. Of course, there's no shortage of haters. Wah, wah, wah. I will spare you the vitriol that people feel the need to share, but I will address a kind of reoccurring theme. There's been a lot of chatter of people asking why our case is focused on the LGBTQ plus community. I guess things that are listed in our case are potentially happening to other people. This reminds me of a long-running joke or urban myth where a customer goes into a fast food restaurant, and orders a crap ton of food. After which the cashier says, "Is that gonna be for here to go?" And the customer snaps back, "Do I look like I can sit here and eat all this food?" And the cashier says, "I don't know your life, bitch." We don't know your life. We're queer. These things are happening to us, so we can only move forward with the things that we know and experience. We invite you to read the legal brief. It details the varied and specific ways in which they have harmed and discriminated against the LGBTQ community. So before you judge and think you know what we are alleging, have a moment, sit down, have a read, and get educated. Now I know reading is fundamental, but digesting an 84-page legal brief is a whole other matter. So I've also put links down below to some of the articles featuring our story and a fantastic Now This segment that outlines things extremely well. It takes a lot of courage, strength, and conviction to file a lawsuit against one of the biggest companies in the world. But we are proud to represent our community, and we're hopeful that we will affect positive change, not just for our community, but hopefully for everybody. Now, if something similar is happening to you, by all means, get a lawyer, like we did. We will keep you up to date on our case and the progress, and as always, we thank you for your support. Y'all remember Kim Davis, the Kentucky County clerk that came to hater fame for denying marriage licenses to same-sex couples because it conflicted with her religious convictions, saying she was acting under God's authority. Well, we've all been watching and waiting to see how her actions stack up against the authority of the federal court. In 2015, several couples to whom she denied licenses sued her and won. The court also demanded that the state pay for the plaintiff's legal fees to the tune of $224,000. Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin, who had once called Davis an inspiration to the children of America, kicked Davis to the curb after the court's ruling with an appeal to have Davis pay for the fees herself. Ouch. Well, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals just ruled that Davis was acting in an official capacity and that she doesn't have to pay for the fees. Sorry, Kentucky. But the court also issued a separate ruling allowing 2 of the gay couples the right to sue Davis as an individual and not a county clerk. Bum, bum, bum. We will keep an eye on this case and let you know how it goes. We'll see. So far, it hasn't been going too well for Kim. Who knows? Now, admittedly, I am not a nature person. I'm with Ava Gabor's character on Green Acres, Give me the city life. But there are heaps of LGBTQ people that love and crave the country life. With just a few keystrokes, you can find all sorts of like-minded farm friends. Like the Facebook page, The Gay Farmers. If you're looking for like-minded companionship, look no further than Muddy Matches, which helps you find farmers in the UK and Ireland. So why is this self-confessed city boy waxing on about the simple life? Well, it's because of Ben Lewis's story. Ben was married, and he was living a straight life because he didn't think there was a place for gay men in the straight-dominated world of farming, saying there are such stereotypes with farmers that it's almost expected that you get married, have children, settle down on the farm, and that's what life entails as a farmer. Well, Ben came out, and after he and his wife parted amicably, he met his now partner, Fraser, and he and Fraser worked the farm together. He said, "I wish I knew the person that had the biggest problem with it was myself." Ben and Fraser are supporters of the LGBTQ farmers group Agrespect, which works to promote and support diversity in the countryside. So if you're feeling all Brokeback Mountain, I put links down below to all the resources I just mentioned. Just send me a postcard, because I am not leaving the city. This year's VMAs were so VM gay, and we are living for it. The Video Music Awards are always a blast, but this year had so much LGBTQ+ representation that it hit new levels of glitter! Let's see. Taylor Swift's Equality Act tribute was made even better with Todrick Hall. Hello! My spirit animal, Jonathan Van Ness, was once again fierce on the red carpet. Lizzo, do I need to say anything more? I mean, honestly, that woman is so talented and F-I-E-R-C-E fierce. Miley Cyrus, who incidentally I want to come back as in my next life because, well, she rules. I nearly lost my ever-loving gay mind when Missy Elliott took the house down. And snaps to Allison Stoner. Marc Jacobs won a first ever Fashion Trailblazer Award. Panic at the Disco won Best Rock. And the creme de la flippin' creme, Lil Nas X, a black gay man who won 2 VMAs for a country song. Oh my god, he is so talented and cute, I just melt. Literally melt. Then this pic of Lizzo and Lil Nas X almost made me explode with gay glitter. Taylor Swift gets another mention because not only did she include the Equality Act in her performance, but was also in her acceptance speech. And if that weren't enough, I read in Pink News that she made sure that every queen that was in that performance got 2 Moon Men as well, saying she would not perform unless they all got awards too. If you haven't signed the Equality Act petition and you would like to, I put a link down below to the Equality Act petition and information about the act. In keeping with the musical theme, we are giving you a double whammy. That's right, not 1, but 2 Latino hotties have our legs up. Off the heels of his collaboration with Madonna on Medellin, Maluma can't stop his sizzle, especially when he partners up with the one and the only Ricky Martin. Yes! The two have collaborated on Maluma's album 1111 with the single No Se Me Quita, or It Doesn't Go Away. And with lyrics like, "The taste of your mouth is still in my mouth, have us melted into a puddle of caliente." For now, all we can do is wait and drool for the video to launch. Or you could check out Maluma in person. His North American tour kicked off September 6th in San Diego. So if you have an extra ticket, call me. Maluma, Ricky, both of you. Latinos in the house!
Is that your heart beating?
No, it's our crush of the week. This week's crush has been a crush before, but his latest video is so funny and so spot on that we could just not resist. Randy Rainbow helps to shine a light on the literal idiocy of our current president and his administration, all the while helping us to laugh through the pain. His latest episode titled Cheeto Cries Stupid Czar is so flippin' hysterical that we instantly crushed all over him. Because he is smart, funny, talented, and clearly the adult in the room, he is our crush of the week. Just look at him. Well, that's it for this episode of GNews, where you get all of your gay in just one day with me, Celso Dulay. Don't forget to join us on September 21st when we're back from our summer hiatus with our Folsome episode. If you're watching us on YouTube, thanks for watching. But please come visit us at our new home, glitterbombtv.com. If you subscribe with GBTV, you'll get our It's a Gay Thing newsletter and so much more. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week. Bye. I will spare you the vitriol that people seem to need to share, people feel the need, okay.
Wow. All right. Action.
Bloopers are less funny when you do them by yourself.
Sad.
Sad. His latest episode.
Uh-oh.
There's no L in episode. Well, that's it for this episode of GNews, where you get all of your gay in just one day with me, Celso Dulay. Join us September 21st. I'm going to have you do this one time. He says no.
Nope.
I want to be over there and laugh at you.
I'm behind the scenes. What do you want to do?
Cut!